Today we had the pleasure of visiting the creative world of flying fibers near Long Level, a wool shop and lavender farm. The first thing you notice driving down the lane are the beautiful sheep. Chickens greet you as you pull into a parking spot and lavender plants abound. Joining us today is Irina Lawrence Matthias. Irina and her mother Jerry are the owners of this wool lover's paradise. My cousin's wife Linda introduced me to Irina and Jerry, and even though I'm a novice when it comes to fiber arts, I've always felt welcome into this community of yarn enthusiasts. So let's go visit Irina and find out why flying fibers makes us Rivertown proud.
Welcome to Flying Fibers Wool and Lavender Shop. We are based in Long Level Crayley area of Wrightsville. We moved here almost 2 years ago in January of 2022. Before that we had been in Lancaster County, but I live in York County. My parents live on the farm that we are at, and we just decided it was time to combine our sheep farm with our wool shop. Our goal is sustainability and preserving the wool industry that we are a part of. The sheep are right outside the shop window. And so we think it's really important to support the companies that sort of support what we do in turn. We're a really great place if you have kids to bring the kids. My daughter loves, she's 2, she loves running around with the kiddos and showing them her babas or the sheep. And so it's just a really fun place, and it's a great sort of little visit to stop out and enjoy this part of the world. We're only 5 minutes from the river, so you can swing down to the river park after you're done here and taking the beautiful views there as well. So we personally, my mom and I, we can spin and do all of that, but we do actually outsource a lot of it because there's only so many hours in the day. So we have a local shearer. He's actually my neighbor, funny enough, and he has been shearing for us for over a decade now. And so they just get haircuts just like us. Everyone loves Rowan, though we have a skein of yarn from Rowan specifically, and he's like here at the farm, and everyone's like, oh, I love, like I have like a Rowan hat like happening, and they just love like connecting the sheep directly to the skein of yarn that they're working with. So it's a really cool thing, being able to have that really like sheep to skein concept happening here as well, which sets us apart definitely from just being a traditional yarn shop. We like to say that we're a wool shop more so, that caters to the hand knitter that understands like the importance of sustainable materials. My dad was born and raised in Yorkshire, England, which is why we do the British sheep thing, and my mom fell in love with the concept of sheep and wool when she went over to visit him while they were dating still back in like the 80s. We've had sheep for 15 years, but we have actually only been York County residents for about 5, and I just sort of fell in love with it through helping at festivals from the time that I was like 10 and, you know, checking people out, working the cash register, and then when we opened our brick and mortar store, running shifts in the shop on the weekends after school. It just sort of is in my bones, I guess. I don't know. I have a sister who likes to help, but she has her own career path. So it wasn't like I was told I had to do it. I just fell in love with how cool it is to see something that you're growing, like, you know, birthing a lamb and then having like a sweater made out of their wool is the coolest thing you can experience. It's kind of just been a family thing for a very long time, but I love every second of it, and I hope my daughter loves it too one day, so.